As you see me here, I'm completely overwhelmed. I'm totally lost for words, to be honest to God. But to thank God for a day like this, it's a day of gratitude that we're here to celebrate the arrival of 2 new aircrafts, which our brother and our son has ordered to go into service in support of United Nigeria Airways. For 2 reasons. One, that my name will be inscribed on one of those aircrafts. And 2, that my name will be inscribed alongside the name of Chinua Achebe on the 2nd aircraft. Okonkwo had indicated that he has benefited by having his surname as Okonkwo, who is Okonkwo in the Chinua Achebe. If I tell you the benefit I've gained from being Achebe, sharing the same surname, and oftentimes I was a naughty boy. Each time we came together. I've been assigned his seat on the airplane. I've been assigned his special room in a hotel just because my name is Achebe. Now, if I tell you the other one, you'll laugh or you'll be shocked, because during the Civil War, I was in the United States, but I visited Nigeria or Biafra or whatever we call it then. At Umuahia, we were in the compound of Government College, Umuahia, and we had a bungalow and I had a bungalow. And somehow, even in the war situation, news traveled fast. And it is the news that a young man, Nemeka Achebe, had arrived from America. All the girls were streaming into the compound. And when they get to the gate, they say they're looking for Mr. Achebe, so they direct them to Chinua Achebe's house. Who is this Nemeka Achebe that is troubling me with all this? Eventually we got to meet, and he said, so you are the Nemeka Achebe. But from that on, I have to say, he's been very benevolent to me. A good father, and so on. And I'm glad that as chairman of Diamond Bank, I had the opportunity to pay him back, because I led the publication of the pictorial edition of Things Fall Apart. And if you haven't seen it, you can still order it from the publishers and all that. And when the first copy was presented to him, we got our young artists to present one painting representing each of the 25 chapters. So every chapter has a painting. Okonkwo has a painting, etc. When he saw it, honestly, he was taken aback. And he said, and I don't forget, finally, Things Fall Apart has found a home. So that's the man we're talking about. And I feel completely little beside him. And by the way, yesterday, 17th of June, was Chinua Achebe Day in America. Yesterday, the honor to him. So, our chairman is not here, but I'd like to mention also that he's the one who started this wahala that you are into. Because a month ago, he held a party for me at Umuahia, which was very, very, very glittering. And Alex has been a trailblazer, and his middle name is Chioma, Alex Chioma Uti. For those who don't understand, Chioma is a good day, a good beginning. So now he's Shoma of Abia State, and hopefully one day he'll be Shoma of Nigeria. Now, Honorable Minister, worry boy. Me, I'll be worry boy too. And worry under the carry last, huh? Not much to add to what Obi said. You have revolutionized the business in Nigeria. Some of their predecessors felt that their job was to be at war with the industry. You turned it around. But like I said, there's a lot more to go. I will pray for you. We support you. Obiora, you said it all. The airline industry is very fickle. I spent 30 years in Shell, and I was flying all the time. From the helicopters to the 8-seater, we call those ones the tree hoppers, to the bigger aircrafts and so on. And I think if you do, you have a lot of sympathy with the operators of the air industry. So if I get a delay, I don't bother. I know there must be a good reason. All that we need to do is to be more proactive with the passengers. Let them know what is going on. Because when people say, oh, United Airlines delayed us for 10 hours or 12 hours, whatever it is, I ask them, if you didn't fly United, how would you have traveled? Because the airline industry is moving Nigeria today. In fact, the airline industry and the telecommunications have been the revolution for Nigeria. And please, we have to be more understanding. So, Dikora, your name metamorphosed from Obiora to Dikora because it takes a lion heart to go into this business, and you've done that. And my relationship with him, it's like we're brothers, like he's a son to me. And sometimes I don't know which one is who. But he has a way of making very serious issues look very simple. If you remember at MMA2, we're traveling, I was going to the east, we're going to Abuja. And he sort of mentioned in the middle of our conversation, by the way, I'm starting an airline. He said, are you serious? He said, yes. But the aircraft's already here. I couldn't believe it. And then they were flying. And that's him. He wanted to go into politics. I'm glad he didn't go into politics. The same thing, I said, let's talk about it. And then in Abuja, before my birthday, well before my birthday, he had said to me, oh, by the way, at the airport in Abuja, oh, we're going to name an aircraft after you. I didn't, but that's him. So, Edikora, all I can say is prayers and prayers and prayers for the success of these two aircrafts, for the success of United Nigeria, and for the success of more aircraft to come. Okay. So I wouldn't take up much time. A lot has been said that I would have liked to say, except also to express my own personal pride that the man that Boeing has put in charge to make this aircraft happen is my son at Onitsha. Where's more? We spoke earlier on. People say, no, I'm proud that he's looking after the Boeing business in Africa and the Middle East. A month ago, exactly today, I was in Nairobi, Kenya. And the man looking after the Google business all over Africa, Onitsha. And so my own personal pride And we pray that God will help all of them. Buko, I'm grateful. Everybody who is here, I remain completely overwhelmed. But what can we do about it? Thank you very much.